Hi, I'm Snez, personal trainer, healthy lifestyle coach, and your guide to feeling your best. This podcast is a segment from my weekly radio show, Wellbeing Wednesdays, broadcast live on 88.6 Plenty Valley FM. It's all about sharing real, practical tips to help you move more, eat better, and live healthier without the overwhelm. Let's dive in, shall we? So as we head into the final stretch before Christmas, I wanted to just chat about how so many of us are feeling this way at this time of year. We're either trying to be extra good, more rules, more pressure, I'm just trying to hold it all together in time for Christmas, or people are just like completely letting go and going, stuff it, I'll start again in January. It's too late to do anything about health and wellness at this time of year. And the thing is that both of these mindsets end us up in the same place. We're exhausted, we're frustrated, and feeling quite regretful in January. That's where we tend to land, because the interesting thing is that January is not that far away. And I know that I get it as well. There's this beautiful rush of fresh energy, new beginnings. As soon as that clock hits midnight, it's 12:01 on the 1st of January, and everything just feels anew because it is new. It's a wonderful new year with new opportunities. However, making ourselves come undone at this time of year is going to determine how we kind of enter into that year a little bit better. So rather than feeling like we need to get everything perfect, we're going to think about the concept of keeping the lights on. So what I mean by that is that we want to imagine our health like a house, like our homes. You don't need to renovate it in December because then it's kind of like a little bit too late. You don't need to repaint or rewire or redecorate or anything like that. We just need to keep the lights on. That means maintaining a few core habits when we're talking about our own wellness. Because I know even at this time of year, like I'm feeling that same rush about our home that it's like, oh, I've got to get it all ready. It has to be all perfect. I was like, you know what? No, let's just have it open, have the lights on, have it relatively neat and tidy, but nothing major is going to change in December. There's just way too much going on, and especially not at this last sort of week before we head into Christmas and the new year. So when we're talking about our health, it's just a matter of maintaining just a few core habits. So nothing fancy or extreme, just enough stability so that you don't feel like you've disappeared from your body by the time Christmas Day comes around. So the first thing to do is to make sure that we are eating real meals most day. So avoid skipping. We're not trying to have perfectly balanced meals, but make sure that your meals include protein, plants, a little bit of salad or veggies. Make sure that those meals leave you feeling satisfied but not overfull. When people struggle in December, it's rarely because of that last step of that Christmas lunch or Christmas dinner. It's usually because leading up to those days, we're skipping meals or grazing, snacking late at night, getting home, relying on coffee to keep our energy levels going, snacking on all the treats that are coming through work as gifts or through the kids' schools or wherever it is. There just seems to be a lot more sugar around. Whereas if we can still opt for our protein, our veggies, some of those core meals, it's okay to add in some of those treats along the way, but make sure that those core meals are still there and still providing you the nutrients that you need. Real meals are going to help you to have steadier energy, which is going to lead to less overwhelm and more energy to do all of the things that you need to get done. Fewer cravings, so fewer crankiness, fewer hangries, better digestion, so you're not going to feel bloated and feel horrible when you're trying to put something on, and less overeating if you are eating more consistent and getting your protein and some balanced meals in. So that's the first one. Even if some of your meals are takeaway or eaten on the run, try to make some real options that are going to serve you, because regardless of where you are, whether you are shopping at a major shopping centre, whether you are at the supermarket and you're just out and about finishing off some Christmas cooking shopping and you need something, you can grab some nuts, a piece of fruit, you can grab a carrot on its own and munch it down, whatever it is. You can grab cans of tuna or the tuna and quinoa mix, some of those pre-done ones. There's lots of things that you can grab and go without having to go down the chocolate or chip aisle, for example. So lots of things that we can do. The second thing is to make sure that you are drinking water consistently. This is very, very important. It sounds so simple and you're like, okay, give me some real stuff. But when we drink water, you will find that you're going to feel better. But at this time of year, it generally tends to be the first thing to go because we're doing more socializing, there's more coffee, there's more wine and alcohol. And all of a sudden, you're starting to feel like you've got more headaches. You're feeling a bit headachy, which I don't know about you listening, but for me, when I get a bit headachy, I'm thinking I need carbohydrate, and I can convince myself to eat all sorts of stuff just to try and get that pain to go. You'll start to find that your hunger gets louder. Those cravings start to get louder just because you're having those high sugar highs and then those really big lows. So then you get the energy drops. You don't have the energy to keep going throughout your day and everything starts to feel overwhelming. And then, as I said, the bloating shows up. But when you focus on drinking water, just keep that water bottle with you, or even if you go out and buy yourself a water bottle wherever you are. If you are out with family and friends, have a couple of drinks, but always alternate or make sure you're getting enough water hydration as well. Because the minute that you hydrate your body effectively, it's going to support your nervous system. You're going to feel like you're coping better. You'll feel happier. It affects your digestion. It regulates your appetite. It improves your hormonal balance so that you feel calmer and happier and more in control. So the thing is that we don't need to calculate how many cups of water, just continuously think about sipping throughout the day. Or like I did just before I got onto the show, I knew that I was feeling dehydrated. I've had a big morning being active with members, taking members through sessions. We did lots of running this morning. And I had noticed that because I was sort of rushing off, getting things sorted at home. The boys were going out shopping today. I wanted to send them with a few things to get for me and trying to put some washing on because it's a warm day and getting to radio. Like I'm living this life. And I sort of got to, just before I got into the car to come here, I was like, I have not drunk enough water. So I just drank a big half a jar of water. I don't know, it could have been 300 mils in one go. I was like, no, I just need this, and definitely feeling better now. So carry it with you, sip between meals, have a glass before your meals or before your coffee or your wine, before you go to bed, but just have it around you the whole time. This is one habit that really helps to reduce that feeling of everything feels off, like I just don't feel myself. It's amazing how much hydration will actually support you in that way. And the last thing is to move your body. Try to keep moving. And if you aren't getting to the gym because life is just not giving you that many hours in a day, then that is completely okay. But movement at this time of year is more about mood. It's more about stress relief. It's more about staying connected with your body. It's more about getting things circulating and just feeling good, especially when we're quite stressed in our bodies. We hold tension in our lower backs, in our shoulders, if we're sort of shrugging our shoulders when we are sort of feeling a little bit overwhelmed. So things even like walking, some basic exercises before your bed. When you jump into bed, you might do some mobility movements or some stretching, or even if you're just sitting now, wherever you are at a desk, just reach that one arm up towards the ceiling and just stretch out, and you will, and the other side, of course. I'm doing this, by the way, while I'm talking to you. You will be amazed, even when you're rolling shoulders back, at how different you feel by just making some basic movements with your body. We don't need complex workouts when we are fighting for time. We can still keep active. So there's lots that you can do. And the movement's going to help you regulate your stress hormones, your blood sugar levels, your sleep, your appetite. It all ties in together. And it's also going to help you to feel that you're a little bit more on track. So we're going to try and prevent the all or nothing spiral that can occur at this time of year. It reduces the regret that you're feeling in January. It's going to support your nervous system, your hormones, and give you a happier experience during this quite busy time through December. Thanks for joining me on this segment from Wellbeing Wednesdays, as heard live on 88.6 Plenty Valley FM. If you enjoyed this episode, share it with someone who might find it helpful and subscribe so you never miss a show. Want to catch the live broadcast? Well, you can tune in Wednesdays from 12 till 2 p.m. on 88.6 Plenty Valley FM, or find my info on Wellbeing Wednesdays with Snez, the Facebook group. Take care, stay healthy, and remember, it's the little choices every day that create big changes. Talk soon.